What's up everyone, this is Cher talking, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm gonna talk about Battle with Treefolk event, but before I even go into that, let me say something. This event came alongside other event called Clash Battle with Lords, and also Fated Deathmatch that has plenty of different versions that you only unlock after doing Clash Battle with Lords. So these two events here are related. You defeat bosses here and you unlock more stages to fight. They are limited now, as you see, for 30 days, but they will be back in the future in a permanent version. So if you don't have the strength to kill them now, wait for when it returns, because these are the hardest challenges we faced so far. With that said, let's move into Battle with Treefolk. This is an event with only one wave, one boss, so it's actually pretty fast if you have big nukers. The HP cap here is 2010, remember that's always 10 more than the game says. Let's click on limited time ability to check the characters that are featured only, hit attackers, SaGa Frontier 2 characters, and the banner ones. So not many. If you want, you can bring party boosters, they are expiring, don't forget to use them here to increase your status faster. Well, let's talk about the event shop. We have a new accessory that increases 5 points of intelligence, 5 points of will. It's actually amazing, the best one for mages right now. There's also plenty of platinum tickets and books, one full set, and then 2 versions of each type, then amplification badges. Those are the most interesting things from the shop. Now let's talk about the event itself. We will be getting 2 different drops, but there's also materials for forging, no rainbow weapons. Sadly, I don't think these characters are just too famous to get rainbow weapons, but you get some gold pieces daily and forging materials for 5 different weapons, but bronze materials, the worst ones, but it is what it is. The boss is Treefolk, is weak to slash and heat. It's super easy to find slash, right? Even though the boss is weaker to heat itself. Well, there are some alternatives for strategies here, because we have plenty of nukers with access to these types of damage. Well, I'm gonna show you my first one that requires only 2 characters, and this one brings Robin, Joe, and young Gustave from his UDX banner. Well, just bring Magia fight formation. Joe has a fire nuke. If you got the Staff Master Stone, equip that on Fusion Crawl, that will help increase the damage, but you can also just bring a forged weapon with the heat element, so that you do more damage with heat. Part of that skill called Sparkling Ice. This is very strong on this event. And young Gustave has still the strongest pure slash damage in the front line with Triple Crush. So if it's maxed, it's gonna do plenty of damage. My weapon also has 93% damage increase, and you can bring 3 trainees. Well, if your Gustave is strong enough, this will not pose to be a problem. Sparkling Ice deals much more damage with the hit part. You see it's going from around 90,000 to 143. And then Triple Crush does exactly enough to finish this boss, but you do need a 90 plus weapon with Gustave. Now, if you skip it on Gustave, you can bring another character that will work just the same, that is URoufas, but he's using the Remembrance Gun. Joe is using the same staff, but you can also change if you want for Fire Staff. Like I said, bringing very high passes will do more damage in the heat part. And same thing, Magia fight 3 trainees. Well, with the Master Stone we got around 230,000 damage, so let's see how much we get with the perfect heat staff. 80,000, and then how much? 160, 250,000. Yes, it was bigger damage. And then URoufas just finish it off. Now, if you don't have these nukers, you may choose a different route. Well, other character that should do plenty of damage is SaGa, but I don't have him, so what I'm doing is bringing Christmas Urpina with Inheritance of XBreak. Her weapon is almost perfect, going for 93%. Then I have the latest Silver, and she has Acrobatic Thunder that hits 4 times, with 79% weapon. And the last character is Ellen with her 4S nuke and a 90% weapon. If you don't have 90 around all your characters, it may not be enough, so A fourth character will still have to do some damage in this Amazon Raid X formation. Well, sadly there's not much room to breathe. This boss has plenty of HP. It's good to place Urpina in the front line because she requires being full HP to get access to all damage passes, and this boss is actually pretty fast, so... See? Barely enough to finish. The next one brings Rainbow Rangers formation, and the newest character, Misty, here on the top. She's gonna use Big Bang Star. Pretty powerful attack. Mine is fully maxed and also even overtrained. Another character that we bring here is Plat and Madeleine. If you have Luna Fulgur, inherit. If you don't, Demon Burst still works. I tried. And the third character should be Human Female with her Wrecking Glass on 8 and Wild Over on 13. The weapons need to be high as well, on 90s and stuff, because you may be lacking some damage if you don't. But you can bring trainees that will do damage on the dexterity position at least, and that should help kill the boss. Well, Human Female is the best agility-based character to use here, but there are other ones that also do slash, like a version of Boston, for example. We even got a full combo you don't need, but let's see how much damage we get with a full combo. Luna Fulgur dealing plenty of damage. See, we got to the T part of the Treefolk name, but that's totally overkill. And the last strategy brings mages, and you can bring fire mages in an Anima stream formation. Well, blue is a sun main, but Waking Dragon also does heat, and he even buffs damage to the party. There is also Barthélemy mage style inheriting Scatter Explosion, with the same case for Polka, his explosive style by inheriting Scatter Explosions. If you hit 3 times with each, it will still be enough to kill the boss, but you need at least 70s or 75% weapon with all of them in order to proceed. The good thing is that even if you are lacking some power, you can bring a 4th mage here in the front, and you'll still be able to finish and leave your trainee in the back. Now, this is more for those without Joe. If you don't have Robin Joe, you can just use other mages. In this time, Julie even went first, and now we have the other powerful mages. And the good thing is that she even debuffed with increasing the damage output of my other mages. Yeah, it's done, it's fast, it's better to bring 4 and then 1 trainee in the back. Well, that's it guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support the channel, there are links on the description of the video. I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.